Hello, aloha, and welcome. We're on vacation, so I do hope you enjoy the sounds of nature here. We're going to start out with one of our new decks here. Whispers of the Ocean. Some oracle information. Let's stop there. Under the deck, we have 22. Take note. It's very cute with the playful seals. Your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. And we have 24. Love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. And another one for this side. 19. Polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It's time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. This is a very nice one. Okay, let's do one more here. Shared inspiration, number 20. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and rules, and really be aware of whatever fills your heart. So I'm noticing we have 19, 20, 22, and 24. And the dolphins are also playful. So, okay. Starting to develop a plot line here. Yesterday I felt like it was a little bit all over the place. Yes, connecting to your heart, being able to appreciate where you're at, and to be able to make your own inner declaration as to where you want to go, your desires. And yesterday's was about the motherly caretaking, the divine feminine aspect within all of us, gender neutral, of course. It's just that aspect of self that wants to be of service. And after the recording, I was thinking how the service industry is almost a general representation of the divine feminine. You can take that as you will. And so from that point, there's this urge to take care of others almost at the expense of self when it becomes unbalanced and perhaps unaware of the need and the limitations where those boundaries need to be set. And so being able to connect deeply with our heart and to appreciate where we are at, this can help us to decide where we want to go, where our passions are leading us, and to declare that to self and other in a polite and non-confrontational way. Whereas if we feel that our needs are not being met, it can seem that others are intruding on us, when in fact we are often broadcasting that our needs are not as important. And so I think that here where we're going with that is being able to appreciate this and to declare helps us to share the where we're going next with those that we're taking with us. So take note, your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. And from that point, we will be able to declare what we want. So integration, this to me is the shared inspiration here. Let's give it a shuffle on camera. So integrating self helps to share and compromise and have a win-win. Popping out, we have today the divine masculine with alchemy. I like that. The 22 card is take note, and it's also the divine masculine here. And this polite declaration, if you read the masculine here, it says that divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. So this is the politeness of the declaration, being able to be cooperative and collaborative and work with synergy. And that alchemy card here, I think, is that shared inspiration. When we share it, we're working with what we have, loving where we're at, using everything as it comes. Emergence. I'm hearing emergency. Crown chakra. Maybe this crown chakra coming out under the polite declaration is a need to shift some type of situation where maybe you've even agreed to or committed to something or made it seem that, no, that's okay with me, when it's really not okay with you. It's like being able to change your mind. And there's something that the older lady I work with has said before, where something about the feminine. Oh, I wish I could call that in right now. The feminine, the woman's prerogative to change the mind. And today we are talking about that divine masculine within each of us, but it's like by being able to be centered, then we can understand where our heart wants to lead us, to make that polite declaration without any that cognitive dissonance that says, well, should I be that cognitive dissonance of feeling that we shouldn't say what we want, that we should care what others want. There's a difference of being in service and being in codependence, and there's an emergence of being able to say either I'm good where I'm at or I'm not good where I'm at. I need to do something, and can we go together? Are we in this together? But it's the ability to align heart and mind here, and to bring forth your own needs in a situation. Perception here. Perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Yeah, maybe those limitations that you pose upon self or other are based in something else. And I'm hearing the word control in my head, even mind control. It's like being able to recognize when what we're doing is something that maybe it's somebody else's belief structure being imposed upon us from external. Like maybe we were brought up that there's a gender role, or maybe we were brought up that parents need to be more authoritative, or they were too authoritarian, or something with the job, that the job you do. But in any event, whatever is coming to mind here, I'm sensing that there's a situation where the inspiration is faltering, and that there's a perception of possibly even boredom here, and there's a need and an urge to push us to take action from that place of misalignment to bring ourselves back into alignment here. So sacral chakra is about sensuality and desire, and also bonding and belonging. So if you're feeling disconnected, this may have something to do with that. Yeah, disconnection, and then we have earth. So possibly you need to ground yourself into nature. That might be something. And then we have empowerment and integration there. So being able to politely declare yourself, it may be blocked by some sense of bonding, belonging, a sense of obligation, placing others' worth or desires or burdens as having more weight than your own in a situation. And this comfort zone is almost like making others comfortable and then standing in your own discomfort. If that's you, you'll know. But in order to integrate our full power, to stay in our power with this polite declaration, there's a real need to understand what resources we hold and what value we hold. There's a very even material value here with the earth, and being able to connect with our own nature is sometimes we are more powerful in our personal nature when we're nested into nature in general, in the flow of nature. Then we get the delight card again, and one more, tantric journey again. Yeah, okay, so tantric journey and delight with sacral chakra, it is about that sensuality. It's the taste, touch, the senses being awakened, enlivened, the full enjoyment of our life. Are we getting out there and are we tasting the adventure, or are we getting lost in boredom? There's some sense of overly sacrificial nature and the need to move beyond that. And since this is filmed right with the lunar eclipse energies in the sign of Libra, which then that puts the sun right now as in Aries. Sun here is certainly fiery hot early in the morning. Oh, and then I just derailed my thought pattern. Under the deck here we have the violet flame. I love that, Saint Germain and the violet flame. And the crown chakra here, it's the violet flame burns away what does not serve and is a healing flame. It does not burn us, but it allows the everything that doesn't serve to be pushed away. It says here, throw yourself into new projects and be willing to let go of constraints and rules, and really to be aware of what fulfills our heart and connect with your heart and head when determining what you would like over here. It's definitely, we're being shown what isn't quite sitting with us. So we're in the process of healing. If you need assistance on that journey to be able to speak up for yourself, or to just to stop over giving, you may find it healthy and helpful to, I don't know if prayer or meditation is the right word for your situation, but to ask for assistance from your guidance team, your higher self, whatever, and to assist you to empower your choice and your alignment with heart and mind here, so that your life doesn't live you, so that you can come out and enjoy and live your life. That's what it's all about. There's a storm afoot here, so this may ruffle a few feathers. There are those that have become quite complacent and expectant of your compromise, and perhaps you're dealing with some kind of a petulant, bratty child, even if that's an adult. Maybe it's your spouse or loved one. maybe it's a boss that really thinks that you have no life outside of home and has asked you to take work home every night. I'm not sure what it is, but this storm comes to the unhappiness, the discontent comes on purpose, divinely, to inspire you to speak up for yourself, to move forward in some type of a way so that life doesn't pass you by. It's never too late to choose yourself first. And that isn't selfish, it's selfist. Integrity. We're bringing others back into integrity. We're unmasking ourselves and being able to bring forward our own creative self-advocacy here, to be willing to set the record straight. I'm hearing. Oh, take flight. Yes, there's something here. Moving. You can move in whatever direction you need to. Accomplish your goals. It's time to get out there and claim what's yours and to stay in your power. So throw yourself into a new project. Yes, take flight. These colors are the same ones from the alchemy and the delight. And then we've got so much purple on the one end, purple being those upper chakras, the mental and inspirational, intuitive centers. And then we have this color palette over here with the yellows and oranges here. So yeah, something very incredible and inspirational is coming in for us here. And integrity seems the wrong word, but I trust that it's going to come forth. Maybe the message is that as we deny ourselves, we're moving away from our integrity, and this is making that inner rift that creates dissonance and discontent and boredom. Look at that beautiful manifestation. I don't know if one of you is an artist, some type of creative venture. Perhaps this discontent has arisen so that you have some type of problem to solve in your career calling or your project. Maybe you are recognizing something that you have an answer to. Maybe you're a writer. Yeah, I'm reading a book right now, and it's definitely, it's inspiring to write about disconnect and boredom, and also the injustices that have happened both historically and continue to happen now through different types of situations that arise. And that's definitely something that many people can identify with, them. Antagonist, protagonist, back and forth, and then that the hero's journey that arises as an individual goes from this place of playing small and then rises up and takes back their own power. It's a very common storyline. So if there's something that you want to connect with or express, writing it down, journaling is a great first step, even if you don't intend to have a book or something. Maybe there's also procedures at a job that you are helping to write, and this integrity very much seems to me like someone that is outside of their integrity, taking you for granted, and maybe you're surpassing someone else here that has held you down or tried to maybe push you to the side to take the spotlight here. But this here, whatever you are manifesting, writing out, it's enabling you to get either this promotion or even just bringing yourself up to the forefront of your own process. prayers. We talk about prayers and meditation. That's a way to manifest. So if prayer is something that you use, I would say that you're being reminded to get back to that. Maybe this is getting back to integrity. In order to manifest, there's centering yourself before a talk. Even before this talk, I sat here and just cleared my mind for a moment and let myself be filled. A couple more. This one's beautiful. Union. And feline keeps coming out. I'll take one more. Fairy magic. We've had that one a few times too. So you may have a cat familiar. I'm getting storm mediumship rejuvenation under the deck. So taking some time out of the storms of life to both say your prayers or to engage in your meditation, to center and align yourself, helps you to stay connected to your heart, and instead of being sidetracked. And it seems also that with this fairy magic feline and union that just came out, it seems that there's an integration of a new spirit guide for some of you. It could even be a new pet. But there's a lot of magic in this connection. I mean, it could for some of you be union with a new job or a new partner, a new individual, new friendships, something. But I feel more inclined to say that this is an inner guide or union with the inner self. So being able to, instead of being projected and tossed around on the storms of life at the whims of whoever might be around, this is a need to really deeply connect with self in your prayers to manifest the next leg of the journey. And so feline energy even could be part of what you are calling into yourself. I don't know if you were born in one of the years of cat, or if you have some type of, maybe you're a Leo, or your Leo portion of your astrological chart is being activated perhaps. And I'm trying to think, we do have, well, the moon goes through Leo once a month, so at the very least, even if Leo isn't prominent in your chart, it hits our charts all in various ways. But as it does, Leo wants us to be heart-centered and awakened and aware of what really matters in our life, and that it's not about staying in service and that's the end of it. It's like service is only half of what we're here to do. We're also here to receive. And resting in rejuvenation and feline to me is like the ability to do nothing for just a moment and bask in the sun, and to restore yourself in that way. So I hope that this has been helpful. I do wish that I had more cards. I would have stacked all my cards in there if I could have. Let's just do one more shuffle here and get one more oracle card to round up our reading. So whatever is coming in for you through these storms, I think that you are creating some type of a union with your higher aspects and your intuitive, inspired ability to throw yourself into this new project, this new writing, or to read something that someone else has written. There's inspiration coming through that will help you to manifest whatever it is that you're calling in at this time. All right, we'll go with that. 9, amble with contentment. waiting rather than acting is going to be the most advantageous now. Is that a fact? Because we have a lot of conflicting messages in that way. So there is something coming in, and it's about um, declaring. But declaring is really speech, which is the precursor to taking full on action and creating movement and momentum. So I'm glad that this is coming through, because it is like prayers, manifestation, and fairy magic. So it's about that rest and rejuvenation phase, inner alignment, and the manifestation is an active way to rest, is it not? So envisioning. And one more off the back here. Looking at the underbelly, be sure that you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could use some fine tuning. So part of this, writing down pros and cons, whatever you need to do, creating an outline um, of how you're intending to unite with your magical capacity and to call that in. So I wish you all a lot of magical ability to connect with your deeper self right now. And for those who didn't see yesterday's, I'll go ahead and give you guys a nice little panorama of where we're at. This is the Waikiloa, Hawaii area. So we've got a beautiful cove inlet here, and that has a lagoon, and we've got a number of pools here. I would say this is by far one of the most interesting and fun resorts that we've been to. So I hope you enjoyed that. It wasn't as amazing as it could have been, but take care of yourselves, enjoy, and if you need a nice vacation, take a cue from me and spoil yourself a little bit, even if it's a staycation. So let me know what you're working on. Let's inspire each other with our projects and our words of supportive wisdom and all of that good stuff in this time. And surround yourself with those who celebrate you and don't take advantage of you. So take care of yourself and check back for other timeless messages if you're inspired to. Bye.